Here in the I button and the description box below, you will get complete playlist of partial differential equation. Welcome to video number 27, and in this video we are going to start a new topic, that is non-homogeneous linear equations. Okay, and under this topic we are going to solve two problems. In this particular video we are going to solve this first problem, that is very good question. So the first thing that should come to your mind is how to identify whether the given linear equation is homogeneous or non-homogeneous. Okay, so remember one thing: if the order of derivative in each term is same, then in that case the linear equation is homogeneous. If the order of derivative is not same in the case of in each term, in that case we will say that equation to be non-homogeneous linear equation. Like here in the first problem you can see, here we have total 5 terms, that is d square 2 into d dash plus d dash square minus 2d minus 2d dash. Okay, here we have total 5 terms. Here in the first term the order of derivative is how much? 2. In the second term the order of derivative is again 2. In the third term the order of derivative is again 2. In fourth and fifth the order of derivative is 1. Okay, in both the case the order of derivative is 1. So since the order of derivative is not same in all the terms, so we can say that this problem belongs to non-homogeneous linear equations. Okay, so in such case we need to find the solution as CF plus PI. Okay, the solution of those non-homogeneous linear equation is given by Z equals to CF plus PI. The technique to find the PI is same as we have solved from video number 19 to video number 26, but the technique to find the complementary functions is a bit different. Okay, let us see how it is different. If you want to find the CF, okay, that is complementary function, first we need to factorize function of d comma d dash in the factors of the form d minus md dash minus c. Okay, first we need to factorize the function of d comma d dash in this form, that is d minus md dash minus c. Okay, let's suppose we have two functions. Okay, let's suppose we have two factors. First factor, the solution of first factor is given by z equals to e to power cx into phi of y plus mx. Similarly, for second factor also, the solution of this particular factor is given by z equals to e to power cx into phi of y plus mx. Then the solution corresponding to various factors are added up to give the final complementary function. If you want to find the complementary function, then we need to add all the solution of factors. So let us come to the first problem, that is solve d square plus 2d dash plus d dash square minus 2d minus 2d dash into z equals to sine of x plus 2y. Very good question. The given linear equation is non-homogeneous, that we have discussed. Okay, so the given linear equation is non-homogeneous in this particular problem. Here we have f of d comma d dash, that is function of d comma d dash as this part, which is in the bracket, that is d square plus 2d dash plus d dash square minus 2d minus 2d dash. Fine. Now if you see this part, what is this? That is d plus d dash whole square. From these two terms we can take minus 2 as common, so we will have minus 2 of d plus d dash. Now in both the terms we can take common, that is d plus d dash. What is left? That is d plus d dash minus 2. Okay, so here we have two factors. This is my first factor and this is my second factor. Okay, since the solution corresponding to the factor d minus md dash minus c is given by z equals to e to power cx into phi of y minus y plus mx. Okay, so if you compare this factor with this, so here you will get what is m, that is minus 1. Okay, if you compare this with this, the value of m is how much? Minus 1, and the value of c is how much? 0. Okay, so the solution for the solution corresponding to the first factor is given by, this part will become e to power 0x, that is 1 into 1 into phi of y plus mx. What is m? That is minus 1. So this is going to be phi 1 of y minus x. Okay, similarly coming to the second factor, here the value of m is how much? Again minus 1, and the value of c is how much? If you compare this with this, you will find that is the value of c is how much? 2. So the solution corresponding to this factor is z equals to e to power, in place of c x we need to write 2x. Okay, into phi 2 of y plus mx. What is m? That is minus 1. So here it is going to be phi 2 of y minus x. So simply add both the solutions corresponding to the both the factors. You will get the final complementary function, that is CF equals to phi 1 of y minus x plus e to power 2x into phi 2 of y minus x. Okay. Now we'll try to find the particular integral, and the technique to find the pi is same as we have solved from video number 19 to 26. Here the function of x and y is what? Trigonometric function. So what is pi? That is 1 upon d square plus 2d dash d into d dash plus d dash square minus 2d minus 2d dash into sine of x plus 2y. Now we need to search for the d square, d dash and d dash square terms, because in place of d square we need to put minus m. Okay, minus m square. What is m? That is coefficient of x, that is m equals to 1. Okay, so minus of m square. What is m? That is 1. So minus of 1 square, that is minus 1. In place of d dash we need to put minus of m into n. Here we have m equals to 1, but what is n? N is the coefficient of y, that is 2. So in place of d into d dash, we need to put minus of m into 1, that is minus of 1 into 2, that is minus 2. In place of d dash square, we need to put minus n square, minus 2 square, that is minus 4. Okay, so simply put the values 1 upon, in place of d square, we need to put minus 1. In place of, yes, here 2 into, this is what? Minus 2. So 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4. In place of d dash square, we need to put minus 4. Simply put minus 4. And here you cannot do anything, because here we don't have order 2. So let this be as it is, but we are taking minus 2 common, so this will become minus 2 into d plus d dash into sine of x plus 2y. Okay, now simply this part you will get this as minus 4 minus 4 minus 1, that is minus 9. Okay, so minus 9 minus 2 into d plus d dash, we can take negative part, negative common, that is minus 1 upon 2 into d plus d dash plus 9 into sine of x plus 2y. Now if you look at this part, this is what? This is 1 upon x plus y. Okay, if we take this as x, this will become y. So simply rationalize it. Okay, x minus y. So multiply and divide with x minus y and x minus y. So here, what is x? That is 2 into d plus d dash minus y, that is 9 upon x plus y into x minus y will become x square minus y square. So this is going to be 2 into d plus d dash whole square minus 9 square into sine of x plus 2y as it is. Now we take this negative common. If you take negative common, then negative negative will become positive. So this is going to be 9 minus 2 into d plus d dash into sine of x plus 2y upon, if you open this bracket, that is this will become 2 square, that is 4, d plus d dash whole square, that is d square plus 2d into d dash plus d dash square minus 9 square, that is 81. Okay, simple. Now we open this bracket, that is 9 into sine of x plus 2y will become 9 into sine of x plus 2y minus 2 into, here we are operating. Okay, operating, that is d differentiation of x sine of x plus 2y. What is d? D means del upon del x. It means we are differentiating partially with respect to x. Okay, so differentiation of sine is what? Cos. So cos of x plus 2y minus 2. Now we are operating on d dash. Okay, on sine of x plus 2y. What is d dash? That is del upon del y. It means we are differentiating partially with respect to y, this part. So this is going to be minus 2. D dash of sine of x plus 2y will become cos of x plus 2y. Again the coefficient of y is what? 2. So simply multiply 2 here. Okay, don't forget to write 2. Now simply solve this. Yes, here you can see, here we have minus 1 minus 4 minus 4, that is minus 9. Minus 9 into 4, that is how much? Minus 36. Minus 36 minus 81. Minus 36 minus 81. This is equals to minus 117. Okay, so here we have minus 117 upon into, this is 9 into sine of x plus 2y. Here we have minus 2 cos of x plus 2y minus 2 into 2, that is minus 4 cos x plus 2y. Simply add both, you will get minus 6 cos x plus 2y. Okay, now again here take this negative sign into this, so you will get this term will become positive, this term will become negative. So this is going to be 6 cos x plus 2y minus 9 sin x plus 2y. But in both the terms we can take 3 common. So we are taking 3 common. This will become 2 cos x plus 2y minus 3 sin x plus 2y. Okay, very simple. Now cancel both. Here we will have 39. So finally we can say 1 upon 39 into 2 into cos of x plus 2y minus sin 3 into sin of x plus 3y. This is the pi. Okay, this is the pi. And what is cf? That is phi 1 y minus x plus e to the power 2x into phi 2 of y minus x. So we have cf and pi. So finally we can write the solution, that is the complete solution is given by z equals to cf plus pi. What is cf? That is these two terms are cf and this is what, pi. So combine both, you will get the complete solution. Okay, thank you so much.